Hey, good morning. Welcome to an Animal Crossing island tour. This is going to be a little walkthrough of my most recent island. I made a winter ski resort, kind of like winter vacation themed island. And this is after taking more than a year away from playing Animal Crossing. I, like many other Animal Crossing players, was just extremely burnt out after having played way too many hours of it in 2020 and 2021 and 2022. But I was just compelled in sort of like mid-November to get started on a new island. So I figured now that it's all done and winter is officially over, I'd do one last look through of this gorgeous island that I have set up. This is my island map. As you can see, I've spent a bunch of time terraforming some rivers. I've got a nice big lake there, and this is actually the first time that I've done like a residence area, like a proper neighborhood build. I have Marshall, Sherb, Fang, Sprinkle, Ione, first time having Ione on an island, Fauna, Sky, Maple, Bow, and Lolly. You can see I was definitely going for a theme with this one. I wanted like some cozy, natural looking villagers, and then some like blue and white villagers just to match the overall theme. So let's get started with the island tour. Yay! So my entrance is extremely small. I have next to no space between resident services and my airport. So I did what I could with it. You can see that sort of my theme here is going to include a lot of rivers, a lot of ducks, a lot of white flowers, and a lot of pine trees or cedar trees or whatever you want to call them. Here's Maple chilling in her little winter outfit. So cute to see everyone all dressed up for the snow. If we head to the right of resident services first, you'll come across this little post office that I made that I really like. It's just simple. And then I figured I'd put just a little ice skating area for newcomers to the island to come and enjoy a little skate, maybe while they wait to check in to their hotel room at the lodge. This is just based off of like a ski resort town that I like to go to in the winters. So this is like a cute little windy path leading up to this hotel build. So let's do the house tour first. So this is the lobby of the hotel. I created a little check-in desk. So this is where you would come and get all registered and set up. And then the three rooms, or the three guest bedrooms on the main floor, are all fairly similar in design. They just have slight variations. So this is sort of like the green plaid room. There's a spot here to sit by the fire, enjoy some art on the wall, I guess. Maybe just look out the window. The big bed, all this like log furniture looks super rustic. I'm really here for it. And there's just like a cute little book area, some extra bedding. You'll see with the rest of the rooms that I kind of went with this theme and just repeated it over and over again. This here is the second bedroom. I think this is my favorite guest bedroom. I know that they all look very similar, but I really like the color scheme of this. Got some flowers up on the wall, and again, just like a little spot to enjoy hanging out by the fireplace before you dare venture out into the cold. And wrapping around to the final bedroom on the main floor, we have, surprise, surprise, another bedroom. Making other types of rooms is just really challenging for me, so being able to make a million bedrooms was definitely a fun way just to do what I wanted in this game without necessarily like forcing myself to learn new stuff. I'll touch on that note later because I think it's extremely important if you're burnt out from having played too much Animal Crossing that you just enjoy yourself. There's no reason to play this game and force yourself to make things look a certain way. I just gave up this idea that I had to like keep up with the status quo, I guess. I saw so many amazing Animal Crossing islands on YouTube and Pinterest, and I don't know, I got weirdly competitive with it. So this island was just meant to be something that I purely enjoyed putting together. And as you can see, I enjoy making bedrooms. This time I put some custom codes on the wall to make like a big window design so this looked less like a basement. But this is essentially like the fancy suite. You've got like a cool little bedroom here, and then this room has its own private hot tub and sauna. I would really like to stay here. I built this and now I'm salty that it doesn't exist in real life because I would like to hang out in this room. Also in Animal Crossing, mold does not exist, okay? Having a steamy bedroom in a basement, no mold. That's just the way that it works. I don't make the rules. Now, I am an innkeeper, I've decided. My little character here, T, is the island rep and also the owner of this hotel, so I built my living quarters upstairs. I love making little apartments in these larger rooms, so this is what I've done with that one. Again, similar bedroom. I definitely went with a theme, but I have my own ensuite bathroom. It's very simple. It's just a tub and a shower and a fancy Japanese toilet because I really miss those. I want to go back to Japan. And then I've got a cute little kitchen over here. I got a yellow fridge and, of course, necessary, a place to make a cup of coffee in the mornings because I can't live without it. And then I've just set up my own TV and my Nintendo Switch here because if I lived here, I would also play Animal Crossing. Okay, back out into the snow. I figure we'll go this way first. Probably makes the most sense. So this island is going to include like a lot of random filler. I decided I didn't care if it was repetitive or not. I just wanted to do, again, exactly what I wanted to do without forcing myself to make these like major builds. This was really fun for me. I've got this fun little seating area out here alongside a sunken river, which was super fun to build, so I made a million of them. And just a spot to like grab a snack and enjoy yourself before continuing to explore the rest of the island. Honorable mention to this viewpoint of the sunken river that I made. I really like these. I'm really proud of these. I had such a good time with it. Continuing on here, this is again to the right of resident services, I think. Just got a little hiking trail, and there is a spot here to like just kind of look over the edge. I hate decorating beaches, so I actually restricted beach access all over the island. You can't get down to the beaches at all, which removes having to decorate them from the picture. I've got this cute little lighthouse chilling here. I think it's kind of adorable. Nice little spot to hang out. Listen to the river, I guess. I don't know. And continuing on, let's go this way. Again, there are a lot of just like walking paths, but I really like the view of the sunken river to the left here. Super cute. And then we are coming up onto my little like apple orchard. I wanted this to look like an apple cider spot, but I didn't really know how to pull it off, so we've got an apple orchard. Look at how cute this is, though. Look at how cute this is. Love it. It's so sweet. Moving this way, heading across the bridge here, you can kind of see I built a fun little area just past the waterfall here, so let's go check it out. So this is sort of like a sunken grotto, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it, but I did include a sneaky little ladder here just so that there was some access to this lower area. Since all of the other rivers are cut off, this is like a decent spot for fishing if you want to like actually play the game and not just decorate. But I love this. I think this is so pretty. I'm really proud of the way that it worked out, okay? This game is fun again now that I've just decided to do what I want and have fun with it and take the pressure off. All right, let's get back on up here. So we're now coming up on the residence area. So I based this off of like a set of like sort of winter cabins or condos that I often see at this like kind of ski place that I go to in the winter. So every house has their own little outdoor hot tub. I think this is just a requirement. If I stayed here, I'd want my own hot tub. These are in fact lakefront properties. We'll get to the lake view in a second here. This is where I've set up some inclines to go to the upper level. We'll take a look at that in a minute, I suppose. For now, let's keep on with this area of houses and stuff. And again, it's just mirrored on the other side. Oh my god. I love the snow. I love the winter in Animal Crossing, but I cannot be bothered with these snowballs. Again, we've got another little bridge and some waterfall action, and this just takes you on a cute little wintry path around my great big lake that I put in the middle of my island. And again, just like a cute little seating spot with some books and whatever else if you want to like hang out by the edge of the lake. So this path here just leads back to this same little loop where the rest of the houses are. So figure, let's go this way. So this is actually a path tucked right behind resident services, which I really boxed in using terraforming. My last island, which was a spring core island, I made the challenge to not use any bridges or inclines, so it was fun working with inclines and stuff again. Of course, a ski hill town, a ski resort. You know what? There's no skiing. So this is just like a winter resort town. Would not be complete without a hot cocoa stand. So got a cute little stand here that you could grab a bevy and warm up while you make your way around the island some more. So now we have a little section here just to show y'all. This is like if you take the right-hand path off of resident services. So this is going in the other direction. Now we have a path around another little skating rink that leads you to sort of like my town square area, I guess, my little shops area. We've got Nook's Cranny. There's a lot of sleds on this island. Maybe that's just the mode of transportation. I don't know. And then just like a seating area thing here. Now, I really like my Able Sisters. I love this little display that I did in front of Able Sisters. I think it's super cute. I've got the dress that I'm wearing on display, and I put that cute little hat there because I think it looks nice. And then we've just got a seating area with some books and some flowers in the winter because why not? And again, there's lots of these little like natural areas to hang out in. It's so cute to see when villagers just like hang out on this little stool area here. I absolutely love it. It's Lolly. Good morning. Today's already fun. Good. Awesome. So here you can see the sort of like ice skating loop that I put together. Yes, I already have an ice skating rink. I don't care. It was fun to build these. And this one is like a little skate rink track thing with a snowman in the middle. I didn't want this to be a Christmas island. I wanted it to be a winter island. So most of the like winter items, in my opinion, are pretty heavily Christmassy. And I wanted to stay away from that. So we've just got a lot of like log features. Building these bridges and giving them like no space on one level was a bit of a challenge, but I had fun with it anyway. Oh my gosh. Hello, Fauna. Good morning. She's so sweet. Look at her cute little hat. And she's having fun too. Good for you. May as well say hey to Sprinkle. Are you having fun also? Okay, so she's having a blast. I'll show you the rest of the villager houses in a bit. I made just like a little ice fishing hole. I think this is kind of sweet. I've got like a little pot there to, I don't know, warm your coffee or something over the stove. No idea. And this area here just transitions into like another little walking stretch. There's a lot of just nature walk areas, places to stroll through the snow. And mostly these are just setups so that I can spend time looking at my sunken rivers because I really like them. I think that looks really pretty. I'm really into it. I had so much fun putting this together. Now over here, there is the only beach access that you'll find on the island, simply because this is where you get to Captain's boat tours. As you can tell, I hate decorating the beaches, so there's nothing on the beaches. It is just a simple path that leads to Captain and the boat tour area. So now that we've been to this side of the island, I'm going to take you back to the top layer of my residence neighborhood, of my villagers neighborhood. So let's do a quick little over there. All right, so we're back in sort of like the middle entrance area to my neighborhood. I figured I'd show you guys the upper end of things here. It looks exactly like the lower end. A symmetrical neighborhood is a pain to put together, and then it all looks the same in the end. But honestly, I achieved what I was going for here. Again, they've just got all sorts of little hot tubs to use. And then just like some personal stuff piled up in the backyard, because if this was your winter getaway cabin, you'd probably leave crap here year round only to come and find it again in the winter. So I've kind of done a combination of the yuzu bath items, which I absolutely love. I think they're so cute. And then on either end, we have a cute little like seating area. And this is sort of the northernmost end of that grotto thing that I showed you guys earlier. So let's make our way through the villager area. I keep saying villager area. Let's make our way through the neighborhood and down onto the other side. As you can see, I've just like bookended them with stuff. There's like a little campfire cookout area here. Pretty cute. If we go in this area and back over one of my bridges. Again, we've got a super cute viewpoint of one of my sunken rivers. I loved building these. It was kind of a pain, but I think they're really pretty and I had so much fun with it. This time, if we go north at the fishing pond, we get to my museum area. I have to admit, this was the section that I decorated at the very end. Mostly, I was just trying to get the rock circle to work. That was what took me forever. I've never actually completed one before, so lots of time traveling to get these stupid rocks to go where I wanted them to, but I did, and then I abandoned the rest of the area. So we've just got like flowers and I think a random viewpoint over here. Yeah, there's a bench and some weeds, disregard. But the fun thing about this little area is nestled behind a tree here, there is a sign indicating that there is a little forest pathway, but I actually made a hiking trail that goes along the back end of the island. This wraps around behind the houses in the neighborhood and just kind of trails along the backwater. Mostly it's just an access route so that you can get from one half of my island to the other half without having to navigate like a million bridges and stuff. Oh, look, Red's here today. That's fun. Scam artist just off the coast. You're really messing up my skyline there, Red. That's thick. That's nasty. Continuing forward, this end here just points to the museum, obviously, because you can take this route to get to the museum. I don't know. I love doing these little like secret trail things. I've done them in previous islands, but this one was just cute to put together. And then when you wrap around off that hiking trail, you get spat out here into my campsite. I don't have anyone camping here today, so just imagine that there's a tent, all right? You got everything you need as a winter camper. I'm hoping you have one of those cool little indoor camping stoves because it would be freezing to camp in the winter otherwise, but I've got this little cookout area, and then as with everywhere else on the island, I have a hot tub. Maybe this is a hot springs town. I keep saying ski town. There's not a single ski hill, so we're gonna call it an onsen town. We'll go with that. And finally, coming off of the campsite, this loops around to a fossil that we don't want that. That shouldn't be here. We've got a cute little sort of like a fairy circle, I guess. I don't know. This was a gap filler. I was like, you know what? I'm out of ideas, so we get to have bushes and a tree stump. Still though, it's kind of cute. Oh, I'm here for it. And continuing on down this way means that we have seen it all. Been there, done that. We've wrapped around the island to its full extent, and we're back here where the apple orchard is. And that brings us to the end of my island tour. I had a ton of fun building this. It's, like I said, been a hot minute since I played Animal Crossing, but I just got nostalgic, and it was a fun thing that I incorporated into my morning routine, actually. I started working for like a half hour, 45 minutes on my Animal Crossing island in the mornings while I had my coffee, instead of like going on my phone. And honestly, it's been really nice. It's a really nice way to start the day. And so I'm looking forward to continuing with that for now. I'm excited to see what I come up with next. The biggest thing for me was having fun with it again. I don't know how I managed to put so much pressure on myself in sort of the Animal Crossing heyday era, but I definitely did. And this time I just decided to go with doing whatever I wanted to do and not focusing on like making unique builds or complicated builds. And it made the game really fun again. So if you're considering picking it up again, I'd do it. Do it. This was so much fun. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Tea Leaf will look like in the next iteration, the next version, the next season. So until next time, I will catch you guys on Twitch. Later.